Over the course of the last 2 years, I've been travelling up and down the country from a Discovering Day ticket series for Carp World magazine. And this month you see me at the historic Sandhurst Lake. It's a lake I've always wanted to fish. This fishing here are absolutely stunning. I'm also doing my own line of tuitions now. So basically the tactics I've been teaching other people, I'm going to implement on this session, and hopefully it'll put me a carp or two on the bank. Check him out, my first ever Yateley carp down here at Sandhurst. It's my first ever trip to the venue. We got it at 6 o'clock this morning, just as it was getting light. Managed to find a swim called the Pipe, which was coming free. A gentleman was packing up very kindly this morning, so we jumped in here, seen a couple of fish, deployed a couple of solid bags out into a clear area, just over 80 yards. Got a little bit of bait out there, and yeah, within an hour this one's gone off, and hopefully this is a sign of things to come. Well, I'm trying at the minute. I've got snagged down to my left hand side. Come on, it's coming now. It's literally 2 bites within the space of 5 minutes apart. Crazy, really. They're definitely out there. Come on. It's time to lock the old rods down, I think. I had my clutches slightly tight. Literally, you can pull a little bit of line off, just so they didn't pull my rod in, but you give them an inch and they take a foot, don't they? Come on. Come on, turn. Trying to get me around that snag. Please. Please. Please, please, please. Come on. That's it. That's it. Keep your head up. Oh, no. Keep your head up. 5 more seconds. 1. Come on. Please. Please. Come on. Come on. Come on, son. It's this time. This time. This time. Come on. Come on. No, no, no. Come on, lift it up. Yes, it's in the net, Barry. Oh my God. Right, I'm going home now. That's it. Can't have many more of them. For sake. Oh mate, that is a real nice common, that one. I don't really know what to say, mate. That's a proper f***ing common, that one, I'm telling you. Well, check him out. My first Yateley 30-pounder, 34 pound 2, an absolute bar of gold. It came as part of a double take with that 26 pounder you seen first. If this is the kind of fishing I can expect for the rest of the session, it's just out of this world. I'm absolutely made up. Get in there. And when I first started carp fishing like 15 years ago, I was quite fortunate. My old man had been in the game for years and years, and learning carp fishing back then with him kind of put me on that ladder, because I was surrounded by people who had good carp etiquette. They were good anglers, catching lots of fish, and kind of growing up in that circle has probably moulded me into the kind of person and angler I am today. And now to be in a fortunate position to be able to give back what I've learned, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know everything, I'm not, but for me to be able to pass on my knowledge, the experience that I've now got over those 15 years to people, which will hopefully help them to improve the catch rate, you know, they'll have the confidence. And during my tuitions, it's going to be mainly about sort of the mental side of carp fishing as well as the practical side. I think a lot of people forget that carp fishing isn't just whether you've got all the equipment, you know, you've got to have the top gear here, top gear that. If you can prepare yourself from a mental aspect, so making sure you're confident in the rigs you're presenting, making sure your bait works, making sure you're confident in that, you're taking probably 50% of carp fishing and what the most important aspects are away from it, because you know you can take those two main aspects anywhere in the country and catch fish, which will allow you then to sort of hone all your skills into your watercraft and making sure that you get on the fish. So half of the jigsaw puzzle is already done, and trying to get that across to people in my tuitions, we've already had some great success. Guys have gone away, they've smashed the PBs with me, they've gone away, they've caught loads more fish on the tactics I've shown them. It just goes to show, if you put all these different elements of carp fishing into practice, you'll definitely improve your catch rate, and you'll know that you can go absolutely anywhere and put more fish on the bank. Oh yeah. Yeah, like him very much. Just on £28 by a whisker. That's not a bad guess, really. Yeah, I'm happy with that, mate. Well, how about that? Just under £28. We've had a change of tactics recently over the last sort of 5 or 6 hours. So I started on solid bags, had a little bit of a success with them, but I've got a crosswind now, and it's trying to get 3 tart on the spot, trying to present in amongst weed. A couple of the casts were swaying left and right, not really going where I wanted to go, so change over to a standard lead clip, braided hook link, sliding a small little bag of pellets down the hook link, and yeah, obviously a 4-ounce zip distance lead, getting out there where I want to, no problem now. So I was just using solid bags, one to make sure I was presented at the start. So yeah, there's enough bait on the deck now. I know the spots are quite clean, I've had a bit of bait on them, so yeah, standard rigs will work now. I'm just sliding that bag of pellets down over the hook. 1, so that it's presented and doesn't tangle in flight, and 2, just gives a nice little mouthful for the hook bait. So yeah, this is bite number 2 since we changed the tactics, so it's still working. Hopefully there'll be a few more to come. Well, we're coming towards the end of my first session on Sandhurst. It's been an absolute red letter day. I couldn't have asked for it to go any better. I've caught some absolutely stunning fish. It's another leg ticked off my Carp World Series. I'm sure I'll see you on the bank sometime.